Texas has reemerged as the favorite in the SEC, but their path to the conference title isn't exactly clear-cut. Currently holding the top spot in the standings, the Longhorns are one of 3 teams with only one conference loss, alongside Tennessee and Texas A&M. While a victory over the Aggies would likely send Texas to the title game, they must first get past Arkansas and Kentucky, both of whom have upset potential. Even if the Longhorns do their part, the league race remains complicated, as Tennessee could still impact the final standings. Despite their recent stumble, Miami's ACC aspirations are intact, but a second loss has hurt the Hurricanes' playoff hopes. Although Miami holds a head-to-head tiebreaker over Clemson, their chances for an at-large bid are slim. The team needs to close strong against Wake Forest and Syracuse to secure a conference title berth. Still, without winning the ACC, Miami's postseason resume appears weak, especially given a non-conference schedule that lacks a marquee victory. They'll need to lock up an automatic spot for any chance at the playoffs. In the Big 12, Colorado has suddenly become a title contender. The Buffalo Surge places them in sole possession of second place, putting them in control of their championship fate. Next, they face Utah and Kansas, which could pose challenges but are far from invincible. If Colorado overcomes these obstacles, they'll likely earn a championship game rematch against BYU. However, the Big May 12th only send one team to the playoffs, making Colorado's postseason outlook contingent on BYU's success. The Big Ten's championship race looks far more straightforward. Oregon will face Ohio State or Indiana for the conference title, with all 3 schools likely to make the 12-team playoff. With Wisconsin and Minnesota having difficult matchups against Oregon and Penn State, respectively, you expect a shakeup in the standings. Even Ohio State's rivalry game against Michigan is unlikely to disrupt the current pecking order, as Ohio State is widely favored to continue its undefeated run. Finally, the Army-Boise State situation presents an exciting playoff twist. With the 12-team playoff format ensuring spots for the top 5 conference champions, many assume only one group of 5 teams will make it. However, given both the ACC and Big 12's narrow playoff margins, there's a scenario where the Mountain West and AAC champions get in. For this to happen, the Army must defeat Notre Dame and win the AAC, while Boise State needs to finish as the Mountain West champion. The Broncos lack a major non-conference win, but boast a close loss to Oregon, which would bolster their resume if the Ducks remain the top seed. For now, both teams must win out and hope for chaos in the power conferences to make this scenario a reality. As the college football season nears its end, each game carries enormous weight, amplifying every upset and nail-biting finish. With many unpredictable outcomes, the playoff race remains thrillingly open for traditional powers and potential Cinderella teams.